Do, 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 do. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna play maddening run of Fire Emblem Engage. Let's do it. Let's do it. If it ever loads, this is not a good sign. I don't know why I love this intro so much. It's just
Fire Emblem
Oh, brilliant. So the
Engage.
DLC for this comes out in, well, I say DLC, the Wave 4 of the DLC comes out in 2 days. So what I thought I'd do is get started on a run. In my own time, I'll beat the DLC, because you do get some extra characters and classes you can use in the main run. So I thought it'd be good. Start it now, because we probably won't unlock the DLC content on this stream, because I don't plan to stream for long today. And what we can do then is from next stream, we'll have the stuff unlocked, because I'll probably do it then next Monday. I want to try and get more consistent, so I'll do Fire Emblem Engage Mondays, Superstar Saga Tuesdays, Wednesdays is whatever I do with Bloodhawk, so at the moment Kid Icarus. I'm going to try and get some stuff out on Thursdays and Fridays too. I want to stream at least 5 days a week, or try. Might be on weekends, I still don't have a set schedule. I'm going to play female Elia just because the only difference is I get access to Pegasus as a base class in case I want, like in case I get, like, the desire to go for a more dodge tank build, I can get more speed, and I'll play a girl. So, because of that, let's see. What's a girl's name? Ronya. I've been playing a shitload of Honkai Impact, which is kind of why that's stuck. That name is stuck in my head, isn't there? My birthday is the 12th of February, so we'll just go with that. Although, to be fair, I'm assuming the series will be done before then, so I might just do like a bonus thing on my birthday anyway. Maddening. Do I do classic or casual? I am actually gonna do a quick question to my friend, because he can decide that. Let's see if he responds. If he doesn't respond in, like, say, 2 minutes, I'll just go with probably casual. Simply because I am not the best. But at the same time, I feel like maddening could be fun. But I'll find my phone for a second. I give him, like, 2 minutes-ish to respond, and if he doesn't, we'll go with casual. So at about, right now it's 9:43. So while I'm waiting, I better answer this question my mate sent me. Alright, so give him 1 more minute to respond. He is online. I know he's playing D&D. So if he doesn't respond, we'll just go with casual. Well, we're here, I guess. Wonder how everyone's doing today. Alright. Ow. Just dropped my phone on myself. Actually, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna wait slightly longer. I want to see if Bloodhawk's available. I'll give it like another minute or two. Just want to wait for that response. Not dragging out time on purpose. Trust. literally, I think I'll stream until we get through the first 2 chapters. Just because I think that's a pretty good stopping point. Might do longer, might go less time. It depends how, putting it bluntly, it depends how lucky / unlucky / good / bad I do. Alright, no responses on either end. I'll give it a few more seconds and... let's see. Alright, no response. Oh, hang on. Oh, Bloodhawks just said classic. Classic then? Looks like we're playing classic. Oh, 2 responses for classic. Loads of you, true. Alright, cool. We're doing classic. God damn it. Oh, yeah, we'll connect to... yeah, we'll connect to online play. Might as well get as many bonuses as we can. So, yeah, start the game.
Almost time.
We can handle this.
Keep them back!
We won't lose! Not today!
Keep going! You can do this! Our final battle lies ahead. Now, it's time to engage.
Oh my god. Got 2 people here. Both of them answered at the same time, Liam and Bloodhawk, and they've both told me to play classic. I am gonna get absolutely demolished from like chapter 2.
Let's go. One last battle and the war will be over. The others fought hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them
Luckily,
down.
this premonition chapter is literally impossible to lose. You could basically never lose these chapters.
This place will be your tomb.
I've got nothing to commentate over at the minute, 'cause it's just all story stuff right this second, but like, there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes and I don't want to talk over them too much.
Move in. I'll remain by your side.
Oh jeez, I wonder who
got
that
this.
is. Yeah, wait. No, I don't have a choice.
You have no hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
I'll just do auto advance. Oh,
He's within reach now. We can strike.
got a less scripted fight events. Let's go. It's making me do it like that.
To die here was ever your destiny. The
Yes,
rings
Bloodhawk,
are
how'd you pick my
mine.
game stream difficulty? Funnily enough, I asked someone else first, because he's the friend I play, like, FE with in my spare time. And he also said classic right as you messaged me back saying classic. Also, welcome, Bloodhawk. Hi, welcome to me playing Fire Emblem Engage.
It's time. Engage.
I just got out of the shower too. Oh my god. Well, at least it's me who's sweating at the gameplay, not you. Well,
I'll never
Yeah.
yield.
he said the name.
The time has come.
Now, as one. Emblem.
They said the thing. I don't know why. Normally, stuff like this in a movie, if I'd see it, I'd be like, this is so cheesy. And even then with this, it's cheesy as fuck, but I love it. It's so, like, good cheesy, if that makes sense. Like, the intro to the game is a Saturday morning cartoon intro, or like an anime intro. It's so good.
We are now connected and can unleash a powerful attack. Together!
Yep. Do engage attacks. We'll do Lodestar Rush. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll use the Falchion.
Fate has brought us here.
He didn't say we're gay. Oh, don't worry. I mean, in return, I could rub his ring.
You are weakness itself.
Feel free to take that out of context. It's not much better in game, trust. Engage with an emblem complete. Use engage attack cleared. Oh my god. All I know is
Thanks to you,
if a
this
unit
world
dies
is
because I get
saved,
unlucky,
and my work here is
that unit's
complete.
just gone.
Know that
I mean,
will
there is the
always
reverse
be with you.
turn option in
And
this
we will
game, but that's
stand together
limited, and
again,
even then I don't
as
plan
we
on
did
using
this
it too
day.
much. Just because I
If
could
ever
technically
we cross
cheese a lot of
paths
stuff I
again,
did. I might if I
hope
lose a
you will
unit I
remember
really
me.
like.
Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to
Or
fight
if I
by your
get, like,
side.
He
The
wiped in one
12
turn, I'll use it,
emblems.
because that will just mean, like, it'll be boring to watch. Unless it's early on, I might just restart a chapter if it's, like, right at the beginning of it. Ignore that I'm on, like, chapter 24. I haven't finished the game on my own private file. I'll do that at my own time. Shh. Oh, the old games, at least you're forced into it, but, like, you have some really... Actually, no, to be fair, the old games, they're 50-50. You can get a unit with, like, 100% growth, so you can get a unit with, like, 0. And it literally depends on the game you're playing and the unit you have. At least with this one, I can sort of manipulate the stats a bit since I do have the DLC, although I don't plan to abuse Tiki too much.
You are? You're awake.
Also, is the game, like, loud enough, or am I
You're
too
really
loud
awake,
compared to it?
You're the divine dragon.
No way.
No way. The divine dragon is finally awake.
Hey, hold on.
Actually, like, I said when I was deciding the character, because no one is here, I'll just repeat it. The only reason I'm playing the female is just because she has one more class option. There's no difference between them gameplay-wise otherwise.
Calm down, you two. What's all of this ruckus about?
Even then, I might not even use that class option, it's just
Divine
in case I
Dragon.
decide to.
It's a miracle.
Because the way growth on
An utter
Madden work, I'm
miracle.
not gonna get
The
screwed
Divine
technically.
One awake at long last. That I might live to see you standing before me.
Yeah,
What an
at least it's
honor.
not. I forget, is the
Not to be rude.
GameCube one...
but who are
Wait,
you?
which GameCube one? Oh no, Game Boy
Apologies.
Color, sorry.
I
Is that the
lost
one
myself
where
for
if
a
you're playing the
moment there.
girl,
My name
it's
is
just like,
Vander.
after a certain point
I
the game
am the
ends?
32nd steward of the
Is
dragon.
that the one I'm thinking of?
Hello, Sir Vander.
Or it's like you can't even
Oh,
complete the
my
game fully or
divine
something
one.
stupid
There's
like
no
that?
need to address me as such. Simply Vander will do.
See? I told you the divine dragon was awake.
Sir
Yeah,
Vander.
we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we
If
forgot
you get
to
married as a
introduce
girl, so
ourselves.
whereas
We are
why
the
you keep playing if you
33rd
get married as
stewards
girl.
of
Oh,
the
that is
dragon.
so
My name's Claire.
stupid.
Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Fram. We're twins. We've been waiting forever for you to wake up.
I'm already
As
gonna get
stewards of
into
the
some of the
dragon, our
stupid
mission is to
decisions they made in this
protect
game with
and provide
unit
for you.
growths. Clan,
Generation after generation of
he
our
starts in a magic
predecessors
class.
waited for you to
He
rise
has a
from your
natural
slumber.
30% growth
I'll
in strength,
admit,
which is like
I
one of
am
the highest
astonished to
natural
see
strength
it has
growths in this
finally
game.
happened. You see, 1,000
So he's better in a
years have
physical
passed
class, but
since
like you
the
don't get
first
reclassing
steward
for a small
took
bit.
their post.
And there's another
1,000
character who
years?
later on she joins in a
That's how
physical
long I've
class,
been
but she's like
asleep.
literally got the
Indeed.
highest magic growth in the
Your
game.
mother, Lumera,
I think it's
the
like
divine
natural
dragon
50%.
monarch, has long awaited
Like,
this
it's
day.
literally the highest one.
Finally,
It's so stupid.
You, a divine dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Oh, slow down. This monarch you mentioned. She's my mother? And I'm a divine dragon, you called it?
It's the
Oh,
Pepsi
dear.
game.
Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I know my name, but that's about it.
I was genuinely
can't
debating whether there's a
remember
name the main
anything
character
else?
like Pepsi or Colgate
Maybe
or something,
you're
but I was
just
like, that's
feeling
too
groggy
predictable, so I
'cause
just
of
go
all
with
that
the
sleep.
name I like.
But I don't even know who I am.
Fret not. Such lapses in memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long. If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities. Queen Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, rules over the holy land of Lethos. In the war 1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned the wicked, fell dragon. You, Divine One, are her only child.
The war? The Fell Dragon. Oh, I feel like I can almost remember, but...
Please,
Yeah, I just
do not
shaved
trouble
before stream,
yourself
and I
trying
can
to
feel
bring
I
it
got
all
like
back
multiple
at once.
cuts because I was rushing my
Your
shave.
memories will return in time.
That was probably a mistake on my part,
You are
but
a being
I
of
really wanted to
immense
stream Engage
power.
Maddening.
A deity, no less. I have heard many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery. Your unflinching heroism.
Heroism.
That's a lot to live up to.
Nice.
For now, let us head to Lethos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope so.
I know, right?
Okay,
Who plays
then.
Fire Emblem?
Onward
Such a
and
bad
downward.
series.
To Lethos Castle!
Yeah, at least I'm not streaming the mobile game. It's a gacha, and I love it. I could be playing Kid Icarus, but that's a Wednesday game. You're making me put off playing the DLC for this game by an extra day to play Kid Icarus.
All this time, I've been
I hope you
sleeping
understand. I'm putting you above
in the
Fire Emblem.
sky?
That means you are important, Bloodhawk.
You have, yes. The place where you slumbered is known as the Somniel, a fortress built upon an airborne island to ensure your safety.
Not like
It is
this.
perhaps the
I know.
most secure place in all of Elios. Only a select few can set foot there.
There's too much
Oh,
pressure
I
to be a good
see.
friend. You're
And
already
you
doing
three
an
live
amazing
there with
job.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somniel. It's a sacred place, so we work as hard as we can to keep it shipshape.
Royal family members visit us all the time. Well, visit you, really. The Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply religious country, visit especially often.
They pray next to you, like this. Then they just talk for a while, like they're chatting to a friend.
I see. Thanks for filling me in, Fram. You too, Clan.
The Divine One said our names! And thanked us!
I'm waiting for
I
like
think
the
I'm
only
going
thing
to
to like
faint.
peak my mic.
Unless I already did.
It's not even me. It's just
Am
gonna
I
be like
dreaming?
Ram
Need I
screaming.
remind you that you are in
Or
the
squealing in
presence
the
of
early
the
game.
Divine Dragon. How many times must I tell you to behave in a manner befitting your station? Divine One, please, forgive this embarrassing breach of decorum.
Breach of decorum? I'm actually enjoying their enthusiasm.
You're just as kind-hearted as I always imagined.
Oh, look! There it is!
Yeah, I was
Lethos
actually
Castle.
talking about my friend with this earlier, because I was
The
planning to stream this
Divine
since
Dragon Monarch is
2
there.
days ago.
You said?
The DLC
Yes.
comes out Wednesday,
I
well, the 4th.
suppose
Way.
1,000
So here
years
red
have
and blue
passed
because of
since you've
Joy-Con.
been
Yeah!
home.
But, oh, imagine if it actually did mash your
Don't worry.
Joy-Cons.
We'll be right there
That'd be
with
like
you.
so weird but
You
so
can hold
cool.
my hand if you like.
But the 4th Wave of the
Thank you.
DLC. Yeah, it literally comes out. 4th Wave of the
How long
DLC
have I been
comes
wearing
out
this ring?
Wednesday. Like literally,
Since
we stream
before I
Kid
fell
Icarus the
asleep?
same day.
That
So
poor
what I'm
Stone.
gonna do is in my own time for my
It
personal
reminds me
playthrough,
of
I'm gonna do the DLC. Because what it does is if it's the same as get the Splatoon Joy-Cons. I have the lime green and pink ones from Splatoon.
What are the horrible things?
With the DLC,
Vander,
because it's the
are
same as the
creatures
Three
like
Houses
that common
DLC, where the
around here?
campaign is separate,
Not.
and then
I've never seen
when you
them.
beat it, the
Nor have I heard
characters
of
from the
such monsters
DLC
appearing in
plus some
Lethos.
items are going to be added to
This is a
your
land
every
of
file you
peace.
play.
Understood.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to beat it in my own
Well,
time, get
shall
the
we
DLC
fight them?
characters for the
As you
streaming
wish,
run,
Divine One. You
because I
whose
feel like we could
bravery
actually
knows no
take
equal.
advantage since we're playing on
let's
Classic
run.
especially,
Huh?
because 2 of them
We
are quite
haven't the
tanky.
slightest idea who they
And then
are, and we don't know how they came to be.
what we'll do is then,
Also,
once I beat the main story, we'll do
they
that
worry me
DLC
for some
campaign on
reason.
stream on Maddening.
So we run.
I think it
know.
was Classic.
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you.
I say that. The best Joy-Cons would be the Splatoon, like purple yellow ones though, which like which side would be the purple and which would be the yellow? Yeah, to be fair,
This isn't looking
the entire
good.
DLC for the game got leaked before it released, and considering all the DLC bracelets were correct in the leaks, I'm really looking forward to the DLC, because it has, like, bosses from every single Fire Emblem game. Ooh, that'd be... Yeah, so what, like...
Vander!
I think it's the
Divine
yellow
One,
on the right
stay
side, the purple on the
back.
left,
It's
so
too
like the blue will be
dangerous.
the purple and the red will be the
Fran
yellow.
and Fram were trying to protect me. I have to help them. I take back what I said. This is no time
Yeah,
to
the
run.
DLC also lets us get...
Please,
The fourth
let me
wave adds
fight.
2 new classes.
All right, but stay
One
on
of
your
which
guard.
sounds really cool. It's called the Mage Cannoneer, and I think you literally get to fire a magic cannon. Like, from whoever's equipped with it.
What are these creatures doing in Lethos? We had best use the foliage to take cover.
I can fight.
Okay, so, as you were saying there, bushes do increase your evasion, whereas if we were fighting like that, as you can see, we have the accuracy disadvantage of 60. Oh, this is like... Give me one sec, I'm altering the settings slightly, because that is really annoying me. Like, I have it set to... Where's that? Not game speed. Cursor. Because that's what I'm used to in the other Fire Emblem games, and it's really nice, you just do that. And it's... You don't, like... So if you're playing with the stick or whatever, it still doesn't, like, mess around like it does when I was doing it. Oh, fair play. Oh, no worries. Yeah, the magic cannon does sound sick. We'll definitely take advantage if it ends up good. Oh, we don't. Okay. And then we'll move. Use of various types, such as cavalry, chi, adept, and mystical. Each type has different advantages. Check units out on the stat screen. So, like, Alia, Dragon is quite unique. Dragon units gain additional effects when engaged with emblems. Vulnerable to weapons with effective dragon, which I'm trying to think. I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 in this game. Cavalry. Cavalry units have higher movement than other units. As you can see, he has 6 movement, I have 4.
You called?
Could have banned, Kill. I'm actually gonna try something stupid. We're putting in range with this many enemies. We're gonna go for a Clan and
There are
Fram.
too many of them. Divine One, get out of here!
Ooh, and that we saw Alabaster Duty kicking. That is Vanda's ability. I'll actually show what that does in a sec. I think. Oh, right. So that's the thing with Maddening.
Fram, are you alright?
So, in Maddening on this game, if your unit cannot take damage, they won't attack, they'll just wait. So, straight up, if you have a character who dodges every hit, which there is a character who's infamous for
These
it,
enemies are
or
formidable
somebody who can't
indeed.
take damage like Vanda currently is,
Divine One,
they won't attack,
please
they'll
use
just
the
wait.
vulnerary if you are wounded.
Only enough, I haven't taken any damage. So what we're gonna do is well, first of all, actually, I'm gonna show what's Alabaster Duty do again. If you notice adjust the Divine Dragon grants crit +5 during combat to both of them, that's very nice. And we have here, is Jason Alice deal +3 damage and take 1 less damage. So that might actually be what's stopping them attacking him. It's just the fact he's taking 1 less damage. Boom. Get the kill with Alia.
I have to stop you.
Get some XP. Don't get any SP yet, that's a thing for later. Yeah, they do 0 damage, so we're just gonna hit this guy with the Vanda. I want to try and get as much XP on Alia as possible, just because, like, it's easier to level up Alia than it is Vanda.
I gotta protect Fram. You rotten monsters, don't scare me. Ugh.
We'll probably start speeding up battle soon, but to be fair, there's only a few enemies at the moment, so I'm gonna keep it slow. So basically, there's something I want to show off with, well, explain once we, I think, yeah, once we level up is the best way to do it. Why is, okay, I'm gonna do something a bit risky. I'm gonna do this. If he doesn't crit, which I hope he doesn't, there we go. That's fine, you do no damage. That Axe Fight is going to come after Alia, because he can do damage to Alia, that's fine. Alia can take 1 hit, might still dodge it. In my personal file, I have gotten pretty lucky with Alia dodging like 60s. Don't kill Clan. Thank God. I think we only have to kill this guy at the bottom. Called it. Yeah, I think we only have to kill the guy at the bottom here. Progress? Oh no, it's a scripted event, right?
More enemies.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should be protecting you. If only I could. Somehow.
I think we probably... Yeah, I could probably stream that longer, and I was planning to stream for probably another half hour, but I forgot how slow the intro is, so we'll probably go until after the next mission, I think. Because again, this was like quite scripted. Like, to be fair, we could have gotten unlucky and got hit each time, but we didn't.
That my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry, please. I'm not alone. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings!
Loading screen.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
Hey. And as we learned in the premonition chapter, emblems are, well, fun. Put it bluntly, they're the main gimmick of this game. I feel how dumb the Iron Sword looks in this game.
That was amazing!
We did it. Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Clan, Fram, get to safety now!
Oh, now he has his tome. Yeah, so what it does, it auto throws Ali up here.
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
Of course. I will fight alongside you from here forward. Your ally until the very end.
The unit fight alongside an emblem, the score being synced. When synced, the unit has increased power and access to sync skills. So yeah, normally in Fire Emblem games, I say normally, like from Awakening onwards, you get 5 skills. In this one it's a bit different, you get a class skill, 2 skills, and then the rest are based on your emblem. Right now with Marth you have Perceptive, and then if we fused we get Divine Speed, and Lodestar Rush. So Vander is still down here with this guy, so I'm actually going to get some XP on Vander. Because Alia can solo at the top of the map. And we're also going to start getting SP. So, as you can see, we do that, or we can engage to do 25. There's also something I also want to point out. Emblem +1, +2, +2, +1. So, we can't see it here, we'll probably see it in a minute, but basically emblems do boost your stats too. Oh, we'll use the rapier because with that, we'll engage, use the rapier because it does more damage. Plus we can use Marth's gimmick, which is Divine Speed, which is you do an extra hit if you're fast enough, which does extra damage. Also, 0% hit rate on the enemy. If that's, I think that's to do with our Void skill, meaning, oh, this guy has a chance to hit us. So if he had a 0% chance, he would have just waited there. As I mentioned before, that is a thing with Maddening exclusively. Like, so exclusive to this difficulty, if the enemy is set to do 0 damage, whether it be because they can't hit you, or because they straight up can't hurt you because your defensive resistance is that high, they will do fucking nothing. So like, yeah, I think, what is it, it's avoid, yeah. If the unit initiates combat, grants avoid plus 15 during combat, avoid increases with high speed, so of course we'll probably get like 16 or something avoid here. Which means this guy's just not going to hit us at all. Especially with the rapier, which is a lighter weapon, so it doesn't reduce our speed as much. Wait. Here's a thing, we'll go more into that later. There we go.
Cannot afford to
And we
lose.
leveled up. So, do we get anything on this level up? We got HP, defense, and luck. I am curious how that works then, because we don't have 100% chance to level those up. So, I'm guessing we have some base stats to start with. So, on Maddening, what a character's growth rates are instead become points. So, say you had a 40% chance to level up speed in normal difficulties. In Maddening, you have 40 points in speed, and when it hits 100, it goes up. So you'd get like 40, then 80, then a level up with 20 spare, 60, level up again.
Vander, thanks for saving us.
Yeah. And, sorry.
So, Manning
all happened because we ran
rethinks
ahead.
what units are good and
I'm
what
the
units are
one who should
bad, because you
apologize. You put
straight up
yourselves in
might get
danger trying to
better
protect me.
units if you're very unlucky on a
It's
normal
such a relief
playthrough.
you're both safe now.
Plus,
Divine One,
certain
I
characters
hear
are better
more
being
enemies
more
approaching.
consistent. And unit variety is this
More?
game's strong suit,
I
and the
thought we'd
fact that there's a
gotten them all.
shitload of units.
Evidently not. These creatures, will there be no end to them?
My laptop is overheating a bit. Can anyone hear that? No. Good. Oh, maybe when I'm talking.
Huh? There's more? And they've got a dragon? At last, you are awake.
Blue hair, she is a Fire Emblem Lord.
Is it really you? Yes, it's me. Thank you for saving us.
What a joy it is to see you.
Huh?
I've waited for so long.
Oh!
When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
I'm fine.
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter? Don't tell me.
Since awakening, the Divine One's memory is clouded.
No.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as hard as I could. I take this to mean you've forgotten
I love
everything.
this game.
I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then.
Yes, you suffered a terrible wound. And because of that,
A wound? Well, I don't remember that. Or this world. Or anything.
don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten, regardless of what you remember. I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Still, this isn't the reunion you hoped for.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's solace enough just to hear that sweet voice of yours, and to gaze once more into your eyes. What lovely colors they are.
About you can explore the map freely and converse with your allies. You've been out for items on the ground. To finish exploring, either move to the exit or press plus to open the menu and select depart. So, there is another feature here as well, as we can see. You can't interact with them, but there is animals. There's no items here, sadly. Occasionally you can get nuts to
So
spawn.
great!
Games just on, help knife, and you heal. Oh, fantastic at it. I was a bit
Amazing.
worried, but we made it through. We're safe because of you, Divine One. Hey, what happened to that guy who popped off out of your meeting? Where's Marth? Surprised me to see Queen of Lumera united at last. The memory loss may have come as a surprise, but she seems elated nonetheless. And Lumera, I'm so very, very happy to see you. It's like a dream. However, we had best not linger for too long. There may be more enemies lurking about. Awesome. Next chapter.
Let's head to the castle. Climb on my back.
So, early game here, there's not much to do. We're gonna go through some chapters. Once we can unlock, I think it's the next 2 chapters or so. After we beat this one to the next one, some stuff opens up.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Sorry, I'm not talking too much. There is a lot of plot.
Kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens. If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped. Here we are. We are safe within these walls.
So this is Lithos Castle. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes, you are. I feel overwhelmed with joy. I may cry.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. Clan. Frem. Thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed. You and your predecessors, watching over my child all these years. I am ever so grateful.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see the corrupted here in Lithos.
The corrupted?
Those enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elios had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron. Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from. But seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
I wonder if it is mere coincidence that you awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not. I doubt he will attack anytime soon. This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily. Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean? Who's awake?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the Emblem Rings are enshrined. Those of the Holy Knight, of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here, as well as the Ring of the Princess Exalt, and finally, the Ring of the Instructor. Each dwells within an Emblem Ring, as Marth resides in the Ring of the Hero King.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 emblem rings. Wow.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries, as a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the Divine Dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings, and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Precisely. The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years, at which time the Divine Dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
It is how one calls for an emblem from a ring,
very plot-heavy
just as you
games,
did
and
earlier
don't like
with
talking over
Marth.
the plot too much.
Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you, my child.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
An invocation, you mean? What was it?
Shine on, emblem of beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That was how you summoned Marth. What was your focus? Your intention when you spoke those words?
I wanted to help Clan and Fram. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect them.
Your focus was on helping others. Remember that intention whenever you summon emblems. Not to keep the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect others.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice battle? You must be a little rusty after all these years.
Ooh, here we go. Finally.
How about we train here? You will be the one
You can play
fighting. The
in my
emblem
game.
lends you their strength. You need to train your body and mind to unleash an emblem's full power. Vander, Clan, Frem, you will be aiding my child in this battle. Against me.
Queen Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
Finally, an actual gameplay map. Awesome.
The corrupted!
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks. Nevertheless, their abilities are the same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the chills.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all.
The Divine
Dragon.
I understand.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah, or what Fram said.
As loath as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders.
Yeah, I should just start talking over these cutscenes because, my god, it does get boring if it's just like watching a cutscene. Might as well just watch cutscene videos on YouTube. Screw it. Oh, we're actually in a map, and this one, I remember actually being hard as fucking balls. Oh, maddening. Not because of this.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons. Therefore, they can rain arrows upon us from afar.
I'm gonna show you something kind of unique. So, she's not moving. I'm gonna mark him like that.
See this enemy with the axe. Axe wielders are at a disadvantage against swords.
Weapon triangle.
Swords are strong against axes.
Axes
Axes against
and then
lances.
against swords.
And then lances against swords. If you outmatch your foe, you can break their fighting stance for an advantage in combat. Try it. Strike with your sword. After their stance is broken, they'll be open to further attack.
So yeah, inflict the break status on an enemy by landing an attack with a weapon that has an advantage. Broken units cannot counterattack until the next combat. This is your chance to attack. Swords have advantages over axes, axes over lances, and lances over swords. Arcs have advantage over bows, tomes, and knives. A lot of weapons to think about in this one. So, we have this archer guy down here. I'm gonna unmark the enemies now because we know how far they can move. So we can break this person. Oh, we can't engage right now. We can break this guy by hitting him. Holy shit, he does 40. Yeah, break him. Do 7 damage, break him. He's got 20 HP, can't counterattack.
Well done. You see? Swords are strong against axes. Always keep such weapon advantages in mind. Enemies can't counterattack.
Yeah, we already know this. Alright, so
Yes,
Vander, we can have him then come up and do 15 damage. That leaves the axe guy with 5 HP. And we're gonna learn something. Oh no! Clan cannot stand next to them.
Hey, Divine One. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use magic.
Wow, it's
I'm
like I
good from
planned
near
this.
or far, even against well-protected enemies.
Mystical units ignore terrain bonuses to a foe's avoid rate. Avo will attack him with magic. Mystical units can land attacks from a distance, even when an enemy should be hard to hit. So yeah, magic is a bit dumb, and he's gonna do 11 damage, and he's quite accurate, so he's not gonna miss at all. He's got 100% hit rate. So yeah, magic is a bit dumb. Basically, enemies could be stood on a tile that raises their evasion by 30 points, and you can hit them with magic. So always have a mage or two, at least.
The Divine One looked right at me! You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff.
Yeah.
Not only that, I can take incoming hits from nearby allies. But it smarts when I do.
It's smart.
Anyway, if you don't want to get
If you
hurt,
wanna-
or you need
yeah,
some
you
patching
don't.
up, just lean on
So,
me.
early game here, we don't really get much choice. We're just gonna do this shit. We got Chain Guard. Cheered up units can use Chain Guard to protect allies from attacks. When Chain Guard, the ally does not take damage, instead cheered up takes damage equal to 20% of their own max HP, which is a bit nuts, but Clan is pretty fragile right now. Ally could survive a hit, so could Vander could easily survive a hit. Alright, he's coming after. Basically, if they attack Fram directly, I want to be able to do shit. So
Your
let's
steward's ready.
use a staff. These things have durability. It's got 25 uses as a heal staff. It's the most basic healing staff.
Kind of
It's
you.
not the weakest healing. No, it is the weakest healing staff, actually. I'm being stupid. Ignore me. We can engage. Do 12. I actually want to get the kill with Alia,
I
as you
am
can
ready
see.
to serve.
Wait, Lumerica move now? Off. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hit this guy with Vanda, get him down to 3 HP. And then we're gonna finish him off with. Do I engage? No, I'm not gonna engage this turn. So we're gonna finish him off with Alia. I'm just waiting to. I've already seen, like, I've seen clips of people playing this map, and they get what's called Fire Emblem, which is, they have like a 90% hit rate or an 80% hit rate and miss. But anyway, allies who fight alongside emblems gain bond XP, increase their bond levels, and that gives you new abilities. So with Marth, we got. What did we got? What did we get? I didn't even pay attention. Where does Lumera go? Okay. You can reach those spaces. I'm actually gonna have Clan stand there. She's probably gonna attack Vander.
It's time I enter the fray.
Oh no, she's attacking me.
There is no need to hold back, my child.
All right.
10 damage. So I'm gonna do what's called a wacky gamer move. After doing some damage calcs. 10. 27. Awesome. So yeah, engage attacks like Lodestar Rush, never miss. What I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, right?
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Sharpen your focus, Clan.
So that's also a cool thing with this
Yes,
with
genius.
Fire Emblem games is certain characters have unique attacks against bosses. So for this one, everyone has something unique to say against Lumera. I would say let's try and see them all, but I don't really want Clan to get into Fram to get into a fight, because as you can see, she's just gonna get absolutely battered. Actually, you can do this thing, you know.
Queen Lumera, please forgive me for standing against you.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role
Yeah,
as
there's
best you
gonna be
can.
some cool ones.
Attack me with all your might.
I don't really want to spoil them, but I know that the DLC characters are gonna have special interactions with very specific characters, and that's really cool. For a reason I'm not gonna spoil here. We're gonna have Fram do nothing here. But, well, I said do nothing.
No disrespect, Queen Lumera, but I've got to attack
So,
you.
Chi Adept
That's the
is
spirit,
really weird.
Fram.
So, the way gauntlets work, I say gauntlets because it's just punching in this game, like arts. The way they work in this game is they're based on your strength plus your magic, and then dividing that by 2. So,
My prayers are with
like,
you.
Cram, for example, who has very bad strength and at the minute low magic, she's in low level. She's basically fighting at half strength. So like, it's easier to do that. Like, Chi Adepts definitely get better the stronger they are,
Fantastic work.
and like
You
the more
fought together
balanced their stats are.
splendidly. Let's
There are
move
some
on.
exceptions.
Wait over there a moment.
Like there's like a unit who has really bad. Oh,
All right. If everyone is in position,
phase 2.
we'll begin. This time, I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight as if in
Yeah,
an
like,
actual battle. Furthermore, I'll be
if
using
I'm right,
this.
no, it is a physical
Is
weapon.
that the ring of the Holy
Arts are a
Knight?
physical weapon. There's one
Indeed it is.
magical art in the
I'm
entire
inviting
game.
an old friend to
No
join
joke,
us.
one. And it's one of the most broken weapons in my opinion, because a lot of enemies have more defense than resistance. And even the ones with more resistance usually aren't like super tanky, so... Here we have Emblem Sigurd.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness,
We
I
have
am
another
all too
blue-haired
happy to
Fire
oblige.
Emblem Lord.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a
So,
strong opponent.
Each emblem has their own abilities.
Emblem Sigurd's a bit
When allied with them, you can call
annoying
upon their unique powers and skills.
because
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it
he
won't be
straight
the
up
same
just
as
gives you an
Marth's.
extra 6 movement,
We better keep
as
our
well as the
eyes open.
lines, which is really annoying, especially in this chapter. Ooh, that blue circle there does us a big favor. That's partly why he's
My
marked in the first
rapier
area.
is effective against cavalry. Like
Yeah,
those
that's
enemies
also
over there.
another thing.
Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
So, I'm gonna do something. Sometimes an emblem's energy lingers in space. If single unit, yeah. We see, because if we finish there, if we do anything in that space but finish on it, we're gonna get a ton of, well, we're gonna get a full thing. I'm gonna mark Lumera. She hasn't engaged yet. She has Rider's Bane, as you can see. Gallop grants movement +5, and because she's a dragon unit, grants another movement +1. Unit can move 2 spaces after acting, it's a canter. But also, movement 6, emblem +1. So Sigurd is one of the best emblems in the game, simply because your movement increases by 1 point, no matter what class you're in. So you could be in a... So a lot of the classes in this game do have low movement to start off with. They have like 10 movement. Also, I just realized we got fully healed, sick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get all these early levels on Alia. I don't think I'm gonna use these. Well, at least I'm not gonna use Vander and Clan long. I don't plan to use Fram all game either, but I feel like early game she's gonna be useful. Break defenses. Do I heal? Yeah, I'll heal him here. We can get healing stuff soonish. And then there's an emblem that basically gives you a free heal anyway. So we're gonna do. Ooh, that guy's a Lance. Lance. Okay. So Fram does no damage, so that doesn't do anything. Normally, if she did at least 1 damage, one of those punches, she'd break that archer, and he would straight up just not be able to counter. Well, that's the thing as well. That sounds like a good thing. Oh my god, he crit. Go on, Clan. That's the thing as well, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, is... Okay, we can attack that guy. So... You can break bows, which sounds like a good thing, but if you're within 1 space, unless they have a specific bow, they can't counterattack you anyway. I'm gonna move Ram here. I'm gonna chain guard this turn, even if it doesn't do anything. Because I'm gonna kill this guy with Alia. Or not. I don't do enough damage. I want to save my Marth usage, and there's a reason for that. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna attack Fram. He's literally lost half her HP from that 1 attack. If she dies here, mind you, Fram is just dead permanently. We're not in enemy range there, we're gonna attack again with Alia, try and get the kill. Nice. So... This makes shit really awkward for me. These guys have swords. Okay, we're gonna actually just... What do I do here? What do I do? I'm gonna play a bit defensively, I think.
I'm not even tired.
Alright, good for you, Fram. Yeah, we're gonna play a bit defensively, because... Oh, shit.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Now it's time for us to...
The moment you defeat all the enemies on the bottom, I say all, you know, all 2 of them. Yeah, look at that. And she's gonna do a pro gamer move. Rider's Bane. Does 29 damage against Vander because it's effective against cavalry. But it is a lance, remember, so... And she gets Canter. So she moves 2 spaces.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
Yeah, and those calves are gonna move. Alright, this is gonna make things a bit more dangerous than I was hoping for.
Some left to give.
You know what, we're gonna risk it. If he misses here, he's dead.
Unacceptable.
Does that count towards his death? I am actually gonna look, because I'm pretty sure that does count to his death. Let's see, if he engaged maddening and die in your manner. Yeah. Okay, so not in this chapter. In this chapter it's a retreat, so that's fine. We don't have Vander for the rest of this chapter, but he's still alive. But I believe it's from the next chapter onwards. A death is a death. So, straight up. Alright, we're gonna do something a bit unique. We're gonna have to change our strategy a bit. So we're gonna hit her for 9 damage, leaves her with 13 HP. We're gonna engage. We want the rapier. We're gonna Lodestar Rush. That'll take out Lumera.
This is certainly more of a challenge.
Your enemies will not hold back, and neither will I.
And that's one thing I really like is the characters here change when they're engaged. So like with Sigurd they go purple, as you can see with Lumera. With Marth, your hair goes blue, but of course it only affects the blue side of Alia's hair, which is really funny. The fact that, like, I already got Fire Emblem, I missed an 80%. Like, if I had a counter,
I'm proud to see you
for stuff like that.
So well.
No joke, that counter would hit like over 100 by the end of this playthrough easy. Because mind you, we're on chapter 2 and there's like 26 in this game, and like, we have so few enemies. Okay, so I kind of know how our stats are looking at the minute. We get... Oh, we only have to defeat Lumera. I'll accept that. If the Cavaliers moved without Lumera, I would have defeated all the enemies. I am going to save this one. Because there is stuff we could do this next chapter now. I mean, this game has text boxes for a reason. I am going to talk over the cutscenes.
Well
So,
fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and
yeah, that
me.
is a bit nuts.
That's quite the feat. There
Wait,
is much to improve
so Sigurd
upon, but this is
not
a
only boosted her
wonderful
movement,
start.
because she's
Great
in a
work.
class that gives her 5
Thank
movement
you.
now.
I can't believe we had
Movement
to fight
naturally.
against Queen
So she moves up to 6, and then when she engages with Sigurd, that's an extra 6 movement. So she gets 12 movement. She could basically move half
I'd like
that
for you to have
fucking
this.
map. So with the fact that she
This
hit
is the
us
sword
makes
you were
sense.
using, isn't it?
The fact she went after
Yes.
us makes sense.
An ancient
But I wish
blade
she held
that
off
can
for
be
one more
wielded
turn so we could have at
only
least
by
killed one of
divine
those Cavaliers, or
dragons.
tried to.
It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your
But yeah,
victory
like,
today.
Thank you. Someday I'll prove that I'm worthy of this
once we can
sword.
get
I have
some
no
stuff
doubt.
done.
Please, take this as well.
Is this another emblem ring?
The reason I'm saying it like
No.
that is literally just
It
because,
is purely ornamental. You see,
like,
before your slumber, I made you a promise.
we
What
need
was it?
some more
I said
story
I'd give
progress,
you a
like another
birthday present
chapter, I
that
believe it is,
suited
and then
you
we can
perfectly. I was working on it in
start
private.
actually playing the
but-
game.
I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has
But
long
this next
since
chapter
passed.
is a really good one.
But I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry.
But I think it's
I
where
can't accept.
the classic
Why not?
properly
That
begins
ring
as
fulfills
well.
a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise. It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else. Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I
I'm
only
just looking
hope
forward,
that
'cause,
one day you will think of me
You
as
you
your
get all the
mother,
emblem rings in this
as you
game.
did a
And then we get the
1,000
Sigurd
years
ring.
ago.
It's literally just like there's characters who could solo the map
I was so
with
thrilled to
Sigurd,
spend time with you
just
again.
because you go
I
from like
suppose I got a little
4
carried away,
movement to
didn't I?
freaking 11.
Oh,
But
no,
mind you, you can
it's
also do that
alright.
with. So standard Fire
I
Emblem thing
don't
is the
mean to put you
tankiest
on the
classes,
spot.
the knight in
Perhaps we should
general.
call it a day.
They have the
But
lowest
let's
movement in the
agree to
game.
chat again in the
So
morning.
imagine being able to boost that
What do you
movement by
say?
fucking
Pinky promise?
7 total.
Alright.
That's stupid. Because not only can you move faster than your team, it's for 3 turns as well, and... Ooh, liberation obtained. Alright, support is now in the guide. Yeah, we can't do anything just that yet with that, which is really stupid. And, there's something else I want to point out. There's all these animals around. Still can't do anything with them. Ooh, that glowing spot on the map. Alright, cool. So it's always good to check a map after combat. I'm gonna hold R so I can dash. Iron ingots. Really useful item. You can get items, you can get like food items, I'll explain what they do in a bit, and we'll get ores like that, which are used for weapon forging, which is really good. Because you could just increase all the stats on a weapon. Oh, sorry, what did Clown say? Yeah, you were useful.
Spectacular as
Oh, good. Hi, Lamera.
Please rest.
We'll chat in the morning. Yeah, like, it's still just getting through these, like, this early premonition bit is a bit, well, I say a bit slow, it's really slow.
How wonderful
We have, like,
to see my
one
child awake at
More
last.
map, and then we'll...
Now
Or I think
we'll
it's on this
never
next
have
map,
to be
sorry, we
apart.
do get some more
There's
characters.
so much to catch up on.
So that'll be fun.
So
Having more
much to
units is always a
see
good thing
and do
in Fire
together.
Emblem, I'm pretty
We
sure.
can chat
Anyone
for
would agree?
hours, take long walks, share meals, and then... If my child's memories are truly lost, I wonder... Emblem Sigurd.
I am here.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Today certainly was eventful. Queen Lumera seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother. If only I could remember those days. I must have felt so lucky to be her child.
Why are you here alone?
What was that? Was that me?
Are you all right? It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. But yes, I'm all right. Were you here this whole time?
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
That's all right. Keep it on. Then if something happens, I will be able to help. Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Marth, what was I like? You knew me back then. You must be able to tell me something.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once. Take your time. Ease back into your memories. Lumera advised that too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sorry. I don't mean to be impatient.
It's all right.
What was that?
I'm not sure. An enemy raid? We had best take a look. I'm worried about Lumera and the others.
Agreed.
Finally, another map. Oh yeah, if a character gets defeated in a map, they don't appear on the loading screen, which is gonna be really depressing or maddening when they're just fully dead.
Clan, Fran!
They're not maddening in classic.
Thank goodness you're
Because
What's happening? Tell me.
I genuinely
Some enemies busted
think
right through the castle walls like paper. Suddenly, bam! They're here.
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault.
I genuinely think we're not gonna get through
Maybe
this
they're
without at
trying to
least
get their
a
hands on
few
the
characters
Emblem
dying.
Even as
I wanna
we
do
speak, Queen Lumera is defending
predictions. So
the
there's, I'm gonna include the
We must
DLC
fly to her
characters.
aid.
So there's about
Sounds like a plan. Follow me.
80-something units, I think, in this game. Then I'm predicting at least 7 of them are gonna die by the end of this playthrough. Enemy item drops now in the guide. There's a reason for that. He has an item he can drop. Sorry. She has an item she can drop. A Bime. She can drop vulneraries. Speed. Wait, how does she have such low build? Alright,
I've got this.
God damn it. Pegasi. Flying units. They suck. They can fly over gaps. They're Pegasi are really fast and they have really high resistance, so Clan's not going to do anything to them.
Anything.
This makes it so awkward. Alright. He's critting. He's critting. He's trying to farm XP for earlier. Okay, whatever.
The divine dragon looked right at me.
What's Darren's gonna do? 10 with liberation. 16 with the rapier. Okay, we're gonna okay, we're gonna liberation.
The divine dragon looked at me.
I'm gonna actually put you there. There's a reason I'm gonna do this. 'Cause I'm gonna do chain guard. Let Fram take the hit. Nope, he goes for Vanda, because chain guard. Oh no, because break. Right, they will prioritize break if they can do it, because as long as they do at least 1 damage, they break. Oh no, all these enemies.
There are too many of them. I'll never make it to the ring vault.
Through this door, right? Yes, this is
This is the one.
Then let go.
I hear voices. Someone's coming.
So... yeah, because as I said.
Made it. And not a moment too soon. The Crown Prince Alfred of Firene is here to help. Let me at it.
I love this guy.
Prince Alfred of Firene, you said?
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, consider us at your
I
disposal.
really like Etier,
Lead
actually.
the way,
Like,
Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
She's actually pretty good, especially on Maddening, because she's got really high strength growth.
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. I'm Etier. My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
Yeah, basically, Archer, high strength, she's gonna one-hit flyers, and at the moment she's got the dex to kill them. Well, hit them guaranteed. Etier is awkward though, her speed and her dex aren't the best. Though to be fair, I genuinely think she's better off in Maddening. Because her growth for dex is like 40?
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them. Call on me if you need some extra.
So Boucheron is a backup unit. So certain classes are in the backup unit type. As you can see there, he's not using cavalry, she's in covert. Mystical, cheetah, dragon. So anyone in the backup type, if they've attacked someone, they will follow up on the next hit. So if I attacked with Boucheron and then, well, not the next hit, sorry, but every other combat on that unit. So say I attack with Boucheron, whether he hits or not, this attack with Alfred would be started with Boucheron, and they do 10% of the opponent's HP guaranteed. So that would do 2 extra damage guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, it's an 80% chance. Alright, this is very awkward placement. Alright, I got an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I have an idea. Plan, do that. You finish them off.
For the Divine Dragon.
Yeah, how far can you move? Like, if I moved you and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so someone has to get in the way. Boucheron, I think, would be good to get in the way. I'm just trying to think of how to position units at the minute, because yeah, Fram can do 4 damage, that's nice. I can't reach. Damn it. Alright, change your plans slightly. I'm actually gonna do this. Boucheron is basically your first tank, weirdly. Purely because his HP growth is a ridiculously high. He's got like one of the highest natural HP growths in the game. Which sounds really stupid, and that's because, in my opinion, it kind of is. Actually, no, you're gonna move down 1 space. You're gonna protect Clan. Because I don't care if I get broken this time. I'm gonna survive. And no one can reach Fram, she's just gonna take a bit. He has a javelin. Okay, javelins are 1 to 2 range lances. We'll go over that in a bit. Okay, good. Stops ATA taking the damage. I'd rather her take the damage than ATA. Because we can do some fun stuff with this. Like, we can break him with Boucheron. Mind you, my strategy is going to go out the window if I keep missing hits. ATA is in enemy range there, but she's not really there. But yeah, we'll show off backup. With Boucheron and Alfred.
You were a good fight.
Okay, we're gonna have you. Do I kill you or you? Easier to, well, better off to kill, I think. Because ATA, as you can see, she can survive a hit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna heal the Divine Dragon.
Thank you.
Later on, we can get an ability on Fram if we were still using her as a healer, which would heal some of the HP she goes back to herself. We'll break this person with Vanda. We'll defeat them with Alia. Thank you, Liberation, for being strong and accurate. To be fair, it's such a good sword. I upgraded it, and it carried me on my run. I wasn't really playing a difficult setting though. Yeah, so ATA is going to take a hit now, because... Or not, you'd rather... Okay, so they're going to prioritize the break over the straight up attacking. The more fragile option. It is an instant game over if Alia dies. ATA comes at level 4, Alfred comes at 5, Boucheron comes at 4. You're already seeing kind of how Maddening is going to go. Maddening does actually screw XP growth over, so... There's a few tips to make Maddening a bit easier, like promoting as soon as possible. Is the way XP growth works in this game, but basically any XP and SP you would normally get, it is reduced in this difficulty. It was expecting us to use Engage there, I'm actually not. I'm gonna hold on to it for a reason. Because basically, that space bar there that restores your Engage meter, it doesn't go away if the unit standing on it hasn't got an emblem equipped. Or if the unit has a full engage meter already. So I can actually take advantage of that, and I can position some units. So let's see, you guys, I'm gonna mark them, you guys can go there. The only people who can reach is sword backup units. Alright, so Alfred is actually go here, take that person's aggro, I'm gonna move Boucheron there, and I'm gonna move ATA next to him as well. Alfred's ability as well, Self-Improver, raises his attack by 2, strength by 2 for waiting for 1 turn. Which may not seem like much, but that's an extra flat 2 damage. ATA's, when you recovers HP using an item, strength plus 2 for 1 turn. That may seem kind of bad. She's a 2 range unit. There's some very niche situations that's really good. And move to tears. When an ally joins the chain attack in this unit's combat, unit deals plus 2 damage. So that sounds kind of dumb, right? And it is, because it's reversed. If someone's backing up Boucheron, they do extra damage. Not if Boucheron's backing up. If they're backing up Boucheron... Oh, the boss moves. I forgot the boss moves are maddening. Alright, we're gonna have some fun with this, though. We're gonna get some XP now. We're gonna kill this. Because also, I do want to clear the pathway as much as possible, and there's a reason for that. This boss is a bit of a bastard, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna have Boucheron... No, we're gonna have... Clan come here, and there's a reason we're doing this. Right, he can get the kill on this guy. I don't plan on using Clan for long, I'm not gonna lie, there is a better mage coming up, and I don't... In my opinion anyway, Clan isn't exactly a unit you want to carry away, like all the way through Maddening, and there's a reason for that. Simply because, again, with the limited XP, SP isn't really limited on this mode, thanks to the recent update. Which came with Wave 3 a few weeks back, which lets you get more SP. I'll explain how when the time comes. I'm gonna have Boucheron go there. Attack her, break her. You're gonna go there, Alfred. Kill that. And Vanda... Here's the thing. I've kinda like choke held these enemies a bit. Because I'm gonna put him there. So one of 2 things is gonna happen now. Either... The sword is going to go for Vander and break him, but no one else can hit Vander except the archer, and he's probably not going to hit Vander. And then, yeah, he made the right choice for me because he can do more damage to me. So I'm going to kill him. The counter. You also got 5-1 SP. Yeah, you only really get SP for killing bosses on Maddening, so there is a way to get around that, as I said. I will show that off once we get the feature. Boss coming after me.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I am here to fight, not exchange.
So the enemies have knocked me to fairly low health. If this hits, I die.
I am the divine.
Oh my god, I crit on a 1 HP, and I dodged to 59. So we did 4 damage, and we should have done 1. The, a bind here is a bit unique. I'm going to show something a bit dumb. We can only really do 2 damage. Even if we low Star Rush, we do 9. That's because Clan here can get her... Oh, you can get her dead. Okay, we're going to have a bit more fun with this then. We're going to have... Vander can get this guy low or kill him instantly. I'm actually going to move Vander here, I think. How do you do damage? Ram does 12 damage and breaks him. You know what, let's have some fun with this. Ram. Boom. Boom. Get us some more XP, because I do kind of want some XP, because she's going to stick around for a bit, just because we don't really have a good healer for 2 chapters. I say good healer, we got Fran, she is a good healer. Don't get me Ram. Don't get me Ram. Ram is not bad. Self-improver. I'm going to have Boucher on attack. He's not going to die, he's going to do 10 damage actually, that's quite nice.
I have my orders. No one reaches.
That's what she says for the fights. Generic unit. Boom. There's 15 back to Boucheron. He crit. Awesome. That actually went way more good than I was expecting. I'm going to load Star Rush with the Rapier, because that will get me enough damage to kill. Getting me the boss's XP on Alia, which is good. Bosses almost always give you a full level. They give you a lot of XP. Not always, like if you're over leveled and stuff, but like right here, Ali's a bit under leveled.
You're not just any soldiers, are you?
Yeah, I wanted some early XP. Yeah, we didn't get much there actually, because again, maddening. But we did get that vulnerary. Yeah, Marth is max. We're already bond level 5 with Marth. So bond levels go 5, 10. And when they're at 5, you have to do something to let they grow higher.
Looks like we cleared the way.
But yeah, basically, after this set of cutscenes, I think I am going to save an end stream as well, but
whoever it is you are,
the
rest of your forces have all been
my brain
defeated.
stupid?
So surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you.
But how? Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do.
Early game is just kind of getting through this. Mind you, from that chapter we're just doing onwards, if anyone dies, I'm pretty sure it is permanent. It is the permadeath. The only time a character doesn't permanently die is that their story important, but what the like lore thing is they're too injured to fight. So that they have to cut scenes, but you can't use them as a unit.
Now, why don't you hand the rings over to me?
Leave here at once!
The trinket. But I am glad we got Boucheron. He's gonna make this a lot more bearable. He's not a good unit, I'm gonna be honest. He's pretty bad. He's got low strength growth for the physical fighter, and he's got no magic growth either. So he's supposed to be a physical fighter. The whole point is he's supposed to be able to sponge hits. He gets a lot of HP. But it's the backup, because backup is fixed damage. So a character can do 0 damage, but as long as they're a backup unit, they hit once, even if they did 0 damage. Every backup attack they do is guaranteed to be 10% of the enemy's max HP. There's later on as well a class that does double backups.
Losing their power, It's the same as losing years of their life.
Have an enemy get killed by 5 backups.
There's no reason Queen Lumera should be drained like this. It doesn't make any sense.
It's simple, my young one. I gave my power unto you.
But why?
All the years you were sleeping, healing, I was transferring my divine dragon powers to you.
Yeah, like,
I hoped it would be enough to bring you back
here's
to
the
me
thing,
someday.
like, this game kind of follows some weird archetypes, so like,
It would seem
I say
that I
weird archetypes, it's the Fire Emblem archetype. You have your usuals, like,
Oh no.
your main
This is
lord,
my fault.
bit naive, very nice, good person. You have your Jagan, which is Vander in this game. They come as a promoted class with good stats, they drop off very quick because they get like no XP, and their growths are terrible. Vander can actually be held on for a while. There are photos and videos and stuff of people who've gone out their way to raise their Vander.
The ring of the Holy Knight. I had so hoped
But
to
then
give you
I
the
did notice as
ring
well
as
there's a lot of Lord characters in this game. They all have retainers. Like
Listen
we saw
to me,
Alfred
child.
with Etier
Those who
and
invaded here,
Boucheron.
I sensed
They
the
all
power
seem to
of
follow
the
the same
fell dragon
shtick
within
of
them.
being very bulky, hard hitting in some way, except Boucheron. Well, he's got the backups, which let him hit fairly hard. But basically, they all hit either hard or they can sponge hits. Basically, they get a lot of HP and usually a lot of strength. In Boucheron's case, he gets a lot of even more HP. But basically, they're very slow. None of them really have a good speed growth, and they don't really have a good dex growth either. A lot of them. I think Alfred has a pretty good one actually. Now I think about it, he's got a 40%.
I understand.
So maddening. There's every
I'll
like
collect the rings. I swear
2 to
you.
3 levels, depending on.
And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. But please, don't leave me. Mother!
Ah, young one. How I've longed to hear you call me that.
Yeah.
All of those years.
There is
I held out hope.
I feel bad for interrupting this sad scene, but
My
like,
heart is fuller than you could ever know.
It can't end like this. You were going to give me that ring once my memories came back. You promised. And there are so many things you haven't told me yet. You said that we would talk.
I did. There's still so much I wanted to say to you. Being your mother, becoming your mother has brought so much happiness into my life.
I know. And I'm happy to be your child. In this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago, I am. Don't go. Stay with me until I remember again. Please, Mother, I need more time.
Oh, my sweet one. Now, let's make a promise. Mother and child. We'll make it a pinky promise. I swear to you, I'll be with you always and forever. And the ring, remember. Once you've rested, we will talk. You and I.
Mother. No, please.
This simply cannot have happened. Queen Lumera.
The Divine Dragon Queen. She has left us.
Mother, please wake up. You promised you'd stay by my side. You have to keep your promise.
So, I am gonna end stream here, but before I go, I didn't want to interrupt that sad cutscene more than I had. With those emblem rings, we now have the Ring of the Holy War, which is Sigurd. And with that comes another explanation of mine. Emblem rings have weapons tied to them. Your classes have weapons tied to them, but if an emblem ring has a weapon type that your class can't use, when you're engaged, you can use that weapon type as long as it's the one tied to that emblem. So, for example, Sigurd as Rider's Bane is a lance. The Divine Dragon Child, the Dragon Child class, whatever Ali's class is, can only use swords. If I were to engage with Sigurd, I could use the Rider's Bane lance, but not any other lance. But I could still use my swords. So, one of the things I might take advantage of a lot is that. It's just the fact that with the emblem rings, you can give yourself some very good coverage. There's a ring later on that is built for coverage as well, but I will admit it's a very bad one because of how it handles its coverage. But that's for that stream when we get to it. But now I just want to thank everyone for coming. I'm sorry it's kind of a short stream. I did intend to do this earlier, but I got home late from work. Starting next week, Wednesday, as we working from home, so my streams of Bloodhawk will be longer. And hopefully the trains aren't being too, like, annoying next week either. I know there's going to be train strikes this week, so I may get home a bit earlier or later, depending on how I get home. Traffic, stuff like that. So, streams may be a bit longer, a bit shorter this week. I do plan to stream a lot more than I have been, because I've barely been streaming. But yeah, next Engage stream will probably be Monday. We'll continue from here. Hopefully I'll have more interesting commentary as well, because there won't be so many, like, scenes I don't want to talk over from the next point onwards, because a lot of them are just, like, not actual cutscenes like that. A lot of them I've got the text boxes, so you guys can read them. But yeah, thank you again for tuning up. And yeah, like, next stream, we'll get proper into it. We should have more time next Monday. I might do some more of this actually on the weekend as well, because I really enjoyed this game. It depends how fast I can get through the Fel Xenologue. Because I do want to, like, look at the story and stuff of that on my own, but, like, because again, that comes out Wednesday, so I'll probably start playing that Thursday. So, if I do stream Thursday, it'll be short, probably the same Friday. Although Friday I'm not working Saturday, so I might actually stream later and be able to stream a bit longer because of it. And Saturday, Sunday, that's time for me to finish Fel Xenologue, so I might do more Engage on the Sunday. And what I'll do tomorrow is Superstar Saga, because we did get, in one stream, we did beat, what was it, we beat up to Queen Bean? So we'll continue on from there. Wednesday's Kid Icarus at Bloodhawk. Thursday, I'm kind of debating a few different games. I'll figure that out by then. Fridays I will have a bit longer to stream. I usually finish a bit earlier. And again, I don't work Saturday, so I can bring myself to stay up later. So what I might do is Fridays I might do, like, proper JRPGs, like long games, or I might do some stuff with friends. I'm not sure. It depends who wants to play what. So yeah, anyway, again, thank you all for turning up. This was fun. Sorry it is a bit low energy. It is a Monday. I streamed a lot later than I was intending. I will be streaming earlier from now on. Hopefully, again, as I was saying, depends on the trains go. But yeah, next Engage stream, we'll be carrying on from here. We should unlock a lot more features. We'll be able to get another, at least 2 emblem rings next stream, I believe. Not including the Ring of the Holy War. My goal is to at least get up to the 4th emblem ring we get. So that'll be the next one and the one after, because we technically have 2 right now. We'll have some good characters, and I believe once we get the 4th emblem ring, we can actually access the DLC. So what we're going to do is we're going to do DLC emblem missions, because they're hard. I'd rather get the challenge out of the way, because they do scale with your team, and the way scaling works in this game is it's based on your highest level on your team. So at the minute, the scaling, because Vander is kind of unique, he's a promoted class, but he's also counted as a base class unit-wise. So DLC is probably going to be based, at the moment, they're going to be level, right this second, right, they're level 5. They'll probably be level 8 when we're doing them, which will be good, because I want to get all of them. I want to get all of them. There's 6 DLC emblems. They're not going to make the game stupid easy, but they are going to help because we are playing Classic. So I'd like to get them because one of them I have in mind right now is going to be crazy useful for managing units and not units, managing enemies and aggro and stuff. And another one I'm thinking of actually now that it's going to be really good for tanking. And then there's one which is kind of gimmicky, but I'm looking forward to. And one that helps your growths in general. All the DLC emblems are pretty unique. Like one gives you fly movement no matter what class you're in. So yeah, once we get all those, I'll be able to show them off. So next dream, we'll get up to at least the 4th emblem ring. I'm not sure how long that'll take because we're gonna have a lot more enemies in these maps. It's gonna be a lot bigger maps. These maps are gonna take a lot longer. This is gonna be, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a long stream series because we're playing Maddening. I can't just play willy-nilly, and we're playing Classic, so I don't want to just throw units away, because we saw what happened to Vanda, and that was an 80%. If that mission wasn't the way it was, we would have lost Vanda right there. So I'm going to have to play carefully. So these maps may take a while. It may be boring, it may be fun. Hopefully, I want to get some interaction done on some streams for certain reasons, just like I'd like people to sort of take polls. Well, I can't really run proper polls, but I'd love to do like, I don't know, I'll put a link in for polls or something. We'll do polls. You know, how many units you think will die in a playthrough? There's a fun one I want to do, which is I want to do a community vote on who to S rank, which is a thing toward the end of the game. So we'll have all stream series. I'll put the link in each time. So if you change your mind, you change your mind. And we'll tally it up on the end. And whatever the most popular one is, we'll probably do, depending on how supports go. But yeah, it'd be fun for you guys to also decide what units to use, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the growth off the top of my head, so I don't know which units are the best. I literally have like one unit in my end who I know is nuts, and especially for Maddening, she makes it a bit more bearable. So we'll be using her at the very least, and we gotta use Alia. So yeah, I might. It's like I said, depending how fast or how short the Xenologue is, it'll either be this weekend, but probably not. It'll probably be next Monday. We're doing Engage. I might not even be the Xenologue by then, but we should, based on how the DLC and that is going, and like when you unlock access to the DLC missions, we'll probably by next stream not have the content of the Fell Xenologue, even if I do beat it. So yeah, for now, Engage, unless I state otherwise, is going to be on the Monday. Engage will be on Mondays. Tuesdays at the minute, Superstar Saga. I do want to try and be more consistent. Wednesdays, I said, is Bloodhawk, so that's Kid Icarus. Thursday, I got a couple games in mind, and Friday, same here. I don't want them all to be games. I don't want to do like I might do it, but I really want to try and avoid doing like Superstar Saga multiple days in the week, or Engage multiple days in the week, unless I really feel like it. That's more for the Wednesdays. And the Wednesday weekends, Saturdays, Sundays, I'll do, if I do stream, maybe it'll be the same game, maybe it'll just be something like Mario Kart, who knows. Yeah, thank you all for turning up, and again, I really wish I could have streamed this longer, but that was my fault entirely. So, I'm gonna save this here, we'll pick up literally at the cutscene next stream. So yeah, thank you all for turning up. This is going to be a lot of fun, I can tell. Especially because, class variety, character variety. This is going to be really fun. Thank you all for turning up. We'll see you, well, hopefully tomorrow for Superstar Saga. Bye.